Hey guys, it's Kim Dao here. Welcome back to my vlog channel. I don't have anywhere to sit, so I'm just gonna sit on this suitcase. But yeah, we've finally moved into our apartment and we've been in here for about 2 days so far. I mean, it's been great, but there are a few issues we've been dealing with. We are still waiting for our storage cage. So we are entitled to one storage cage and we got the keys like last week, but they never showed us the storage cage beforehand. I knew where all the cages are, so it was okay. But yeah, when we went down to the storage cage, it was full of furniture. So of course I went and complained, and I told her, I was like, look, you told me that there was like 1 or 2 pieces of furniture inside there, which would have been okay. I'm okay with that. But when we went down to storage cage, there wasn't 1 or 2 pieces. There was like 5 or 6 pieces of furniture and it was completely full. Like you can't fit anything inside there. So we have like all these suitcases lying around, which we wanted to put inside the storage, which we can't. So they're just like lying around the apartment. So they told me that they would actually get me a storage cage by today. So if they don't get back to me today, they're gonna be expecting a phone call from me every single day until I get my storage cage, because we're entitled to one. We signed the contract, and on the contract it says that we have a storage cage. Second of all, our mailbox key. They gave me a key and obviously the lock has been changed because the codes don't match up. I spoke to the real estate agency and they were so useless. Like they told me, oh, speak to concierge, ask if they changed the lock, but they have no reason to change the lock, which makes no sense. So anyway, I got back to her and I was like, obviously the key has been changed or the lock has been changed. You need to fix this. So apparently she's already contacted someone to fix it. And then we found out 2 days ago, like pretty much the next day when we first stayed in here, that the bathroom drain absolutely stinks. So we never noticed the issue before until we took a shower, and then the next day I realized this strange smell coming from the bathroom and realized it was coming from the pipe. I looked down the pipe and it looked like the water was like draining very slowly. So I think it's been clogged. So what happened yesterday was I poured like bleach down the pipe, and then after I put vinegar and baking soda down, I think it smells a little bit better. I feel like I need to do it a couple more times. But yeah, it's just frustrating because I never had this issue before with my previous apartments I rented. Like in Japan, I had no issues, and if I did, I could go down to the real estate agency and they would like fix things straight away. Our previous apartment we stayed in Sydney, they were great. We never had any issues, but if we did have issues, the real estate agency would be on it and would help us straight away. But this company is just, it's been very frustrating. But yeah, besides that rant, everything else is great. Like I love this apartment. I mean, it's still a work in progress. We've still got boxes everywhere. But overall, I love it. There's so much space in here. I feel so much more productive in this apartment. Like I've been working a lot harder. So yeah, I can't wait to make more videos for you guys. I'm so sorry I'm ranting so much at the start of the vlog. Just like there are a lot of things going wrong. But basically, I was planning on going back to Perth to visit my family and friends like next week. And I don't think that's gonna happen anymore because 2 days ago, one COVID case came up in Sydney. One of the hotel quarantine workers caught it, and you know, they went to some restaurants and stuff like that. But at least I am grateful that, like, you know, in Australia, we do take contact tracing very seriously. So every single time you go into a restaurant, you have to sign in. So they've already contacted people that may have been in contact with that person to self-isolate. So I'm just hoping that no more cases would come up. So far, there's been no cases coming up, so fingers crossed. But I do have a feeling that because of this one case, Perth is going to either make us isolate or quarantine for 14 days when we arrive, or they're just going to shut the borders to us, which has happened in the past. So I'm annoyed because I've been looking forward to, you know, moving into a new apartment and going back home for a bit. But at the same time, I got to be grateful that at least in Australia, we do live very normal life. We don't really have to wear masks when we go out anymore. And yeah, I'm just, gonna look on the bright side. Things are okay. My friend and I, we're gonna go to my old apartment and pretty much we're gonna clean it up so we can give back the keys. So we have to give back the keys this Friday, which means we have another like 4 days to give it back. I also want to film a full apartment tour on my main channel. Let me show you guys around this apartment a little bit. I mean, it's not, you know, 100% complete yet, but I'll show you guys what we've done so far. The TV has been set up and I got this shelf from IKEA and that's like my Pokemon shelf. We have a bunch of boxes and our laundry is hanging there because we can't hang our laundry outside on the balcony. We're not allowed to, so it has to hang inside, unfortunately. Our kitchen, I mean, I still have stuff that's lying around. It shouldn't be there, but I cooked last night, guys, and oh my gosh, this kitchen is so big and I just am in love with it. Our pantry, we just put everything inside. This is just like cups and stuff. Then I got my herbs and spices. I believe that's more herbs and spices, baking stuff, and inside here we have our plates. And in here we have more bowls and plates. So yeah, there's so much storage in this apartment. I just can't get over it. Also, I love our fridge. Like, it's a hidden fridge. How cool is that? I mean, it's pretty empty right now. I will grocery shop sometime this week because I really am keen to cook more. This here is my second bedroom for now. So, oh, I should close that probably. I was doing my makeup just before I filmed this video, but yeah, these need to go into the storage downstairs for whenever we get them. I don't know when we're going to get our storage, but hopefully soon because I want to get rid of these really badly. These chests of drawers, I actually had this inside my closet in the old apartment, but it doesn't fit in this apartment, so I decided to put it out and I'm going to decorate it, put some stuff on it. This is my makeup table and I did have flowers around the mirror, which I might put back on. And then I have this mirror. I'm thinking of actually getting rid of this mirror and then maybe getting a new one. So we'll see. That's Eric's clothing stand. But yeah, I am really happy with how it's turned out. And our bedroom is, yeah, pretty much all set up. I obviously did not make the bed this morning. Here is our study, which I'm really happy with. So I've been doing my work this morning inside here, editing some videos. We are ready to head to my old apartment, but a slight change of plans. So we need to buy some cleaning supplies first. So we're gonna head to a supermarket and then we're gonna head to my place. Okay, currently at Woolies buying some stuff. Yes, awesome, thank you. So it's just what we needed, cleaning vinegar. We made it back to our old apartment. It feels so weird coming back in here and it's just empty. But yeah, it's raining a lot right now. Look at those gray skies. Oh no. But yeah, we're just gonna scrub the place down. So I'm gonna start with the fridge. Finished cleaning up the kitchen and I'm going to show you guys my favorite cleaning products from Daiso. So I got this a while ago in Japan, but you can buy them in any Daiso store around the world. I believe I've seen them in Australia. This is called Diamond Cleaner, and guys, this is amazing for cleaning mirrors, glass. If there's like scum on it, you just rub it off using the rough side and use the smooth side, and it works really well. So I do have quite a lot of them. There's a big version as well. I also like using this. This is a lime scale remover sponge, also from Daiso. And this one here is a sponge made from citric acid. Also, another favorite of mine is this. Now, you may have seen this in Japan or in your Daiso. This stuff is so amazing. It cleans off stuff so well. So I've been using this for a couple of years now, ever since I discovered it. So yeah, Kim's favorite Daiso cleaning products. Oh my god, this stuff is amazing. Heavy duty. That is so nasty. Gross, but it works. Yeah, look at that. Whoa, yuck. This is what we use if you guys are interested. Not sponsored, but this stuff is good. Like, look at that. Oh my gosh. Wow, cleans it so well. Cleaning up for today. We are going to head off to dinner now and I'll head back tomorrow. And we're going to finish cleaning up tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be done by then. It should be, we're almost done. We've only got the second bathroom left, I think. That's it. Okay. We're going to go back to Spice World. I feel like I'm always vlogging here. So we have hot pot and Eric is going to smile for Twitch chat. Oh my god. There you go, Bubba Cola. That's Eric's smile. So anyway, we have individual hot pots. I got, this is spicy Szechuan chili, I believe, and this is just mushroom, that's non-spicy. Back in the apartment, we figured we might as well just get the cleaning done and over with today. So, I'm gonna put my mask on. It's very dusty and I'm allergic to dust. Hey guys, so I am just doing my makeup. It's a few days later and I thought that I'll just vlog whilst I do it because I have a lot to talk about, guys. Oh my gosh. So, okay. I know this vlog is like full of complaining and I really apologize for that. I did not want this vlog to be that at all, but like it just has come to this because people are constantly trying to screw me over. And also I kind of want to show the reality of like moving apartments and what people do to, you know, try and walk all over you. So, okay, first of all, the storage cage issue is not sorted out yet. My friend actually tried to call up the company herself to try and get an answer because they just don't pick up my phone calls for some reason. It's so stupid. So they picked up on my friend and she told them the issue about the storage cage. And basically, yeah, I was told like 3 days ago that I would get a storage cage. All they have to do is they need to go downstairs and check to see which one is free, which is really not that hard. Like their office is not that far away from this apartment. They can come and check anytime. But she still hasn't checked yet. So my friend called another real estate agent in that same company to, you know, try and sort out this issue. And she gave two options. Option one is that there is another storage cage that apparently someone else is renting out. So they can take the stuff out, but we have to wait 2 weeks for that storage cage. I actually don't believe them because they told me that they would get me a storage cage like last week and it still hasn't happened. So obviously I'm not going to take that option. Option two is that there is another storage cage that they have, but they don't know if it's like, you know, empty or full. They have to check. And they obviously have not checked yet. And that really pissed me off because I was like, you guys actually told me that you would go check on the weekend. Then you told me that you'd check on Monday, then Tuesday. You've done nothing. And is it really that hard to check? So I was like, look, how about you tell me exactly which storage cage it is? And I'm going to go down myself and I will check if it's empty for you. How about that? And they were like, okay, fine. So I'm gonna go down and check a bit later. Anyway, I have issues with my old apartment now. And I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what happened. What happened when I moved out of the old apartment? About a week before I moved out, I spoke to concierge to book a moving out day. I'm very well aware that, you know, in apartments, when you move out, you need to tell concierge or building manager, building security, whatever, and book in the move. So, you know, they can keep the loading bay for you, they can put curtains up on the lift, all that stuff. So, you know, I spoke to our concierge in person. And I asked her if I can book the loading bay for Saturday, 13th of March. She tells me that, no, I can't because the service lift is broken. So I was like, how do I move? She said, just use normal lift and you have to park on the side of the street. So that was a bit annoying, but I was like, okay, cool, nothing much we can do about that, but okay. So I can move out on Saturday, 13th of March. She said yes. Now, I had to confirm that I was able to move out on that day because first of all, I haven't even booked the removalist at this point. I wanted to confirm if we can move out on Saturday first because I wasn't even sure if like that was allowed. Because when we moved into the apartment, we moved in on a weekday. But you know, she told me it was fine. She told me that I can't book and I can just move, so cool. I booked my removalist, I told them the date and time, whatever. And then on Saturday 13th of March when I moved, what happened was there was a different concierge, a different girl, and she told me that we had to put up the curtains ourselves and we needed a ladder to do it. And I was like, we don't have a ladder, are you serious? And she was like, yeah, you have to put them up yourselves. So I was like, okay, but we don't own a ladder, so how do we put them up? And she's like, well, you can ask your removalist to do it. So I was like, okay, fine. I asked my removalist when they arrived. I told them, look, talk to concierge because I actually don't know what's going on. Now, I went upstairs when this happened, just to chill, whilst the removalists do their job. Then, like halfway through the move, I got an angry phone call from concierge. I just so happened to also be vlogging whilst this girl calls me, so I have evidence of like everything that happened.
Oh, someone's calling me. Hang on. Who's this? Hello?
Hi.
Oh, hi.
She calls me, she was really pissed off, and I was like confused as to why she was so pissed off. And then she's like, you did not book the move properly. You were supposed to book this move. We have a moving out procedure and you guys didn't follow it. And I was like, wait, hold up. I did talk to concierge to try and book the move, and you guys told me that I couldn't book because your service lift is broken.
I can't remember exactly who I talked to, but I did ask if I can book. And then they told me that the lift was actually broken, and they told me just to use the lift that we've got here, and they had to park in street. So I did go last week to ask already, and that was what I was told.
So if I didn't speak to concierge, how do I know the service lift is broken? So clearly I have spoken to concierge. I told her, like, you know, I didn't talk to her, I talked to another girl. And she was like, okay, there must be some miscommunication. And I'm like, well, yeah, obviously. We continued moving and stuff. Like I think what happened was the removalist got really upset that he had to put up the curtains because they're not being paid for this. Like, it took a long time for them to put up the curtains, and also they did not have a ladder. Like, they had to use random pieces of furniture to put up the curtains, which is dangerous. They, like, you know, what if they get hurt? Or if I get hurt? We moved into our apartment here and I thought everything was okay until yesterday when I got an email from my real estate agency. They told me that the concierge or whatever tried to bill them, saying that we did not follow the right moving out procedure and we were going to get billed for that. And I was not happy with that because it's not my fault. They specifically told me that I could not book a moving out day because of the broken lift, and they did not even tell me that I had to book the normal lift. Apparently you're supposed to book the normal lift as well, but like I wasn't told that, and I made it very clear that I was moving out on like Saturday the 13th of March. So I went down to speak to concierge yesterday, and the girl at concierge was actually the girl that was there on Saturday. So I spoke to her, I told her why I am not happy with this charge, and like, you know, it was their fault, it's not my fault. So why do I have to pay a fee for something that you did? And she was like, oh, it's all up to the building manager. Not only that, I asked her, can that girl that was at concierge at the time, can she give me the name of the other girl that was at concierge when I spoke to her to book the moving out day? And she told me, oh, I can't give out any information. Clearly, like, I'm pretty sure that they know that they're in the wrong and they don't want to give me any information. Like, I told her I wanted this just so I can file a report. And yeah, she didn't want to give me the information. But the great thing is, I'm friends with a lot of people in the apartment building, and I spoke to them and they told me her name anyway. So I had my ways of finding stuff out. Basically, she told me that she couldn't do much about it and I had to speak to the building manager who's in today. So I'm gonna go back to the old apartment now to do it, which is like such a pain in the ass. Like, I'm actually really pissed off because I have so much work to get done and I feel like I'm just wasting my time on these people. And also, she told me the reason why they're charging me for the move out was because we did not remove the curtains from the elevator. And I told her, like, that's not my job. Like, I don't have the right gear to move it. I'm small, so how do you expect me to remove it? She's like, oh, actually, like, you know, we send out the moving out protocol to every person when they move out, and it says on there that you need to get a ladder or get your removalist to do it. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but I did not receive this. Like, oh, it's so ridiculous. Also, I asked the girl to email me the moving out procedures because I clearly did not receive this before. And it says on there that, yeah, I'm required to, you know, tell removalists to bring their own ladder. But because we weren't given this, we couldn't tell them. Anyway, after I give back the keys to the apartment, I'm gonna head to North Sydney to go to the Sony office to drop off a lens that I borrowed from them. After that, I plan to deal with like our real estate agency now to get this bloody storage cage situation sorted out. And I actually have an event tonight with Lush. I'm thinking about making that the next video because I feel like this video is probably going to be dragged on for a very long time. Anyway, besides all of that, update with what's happening with Perth. I still don't know what's going on, but it seems like there was like one other person that caught the case from the other guy, but they were also inside the hotel at the time and they're still in the hotel now. So it's okay, it hasn't spread to the community yet, it seems. So much happening at one time. Alright guys, I am back home, ran all of my errands, it's all done. Let me tell you guys what happened. So I went to my old building and guys, I was ready for a fight. Like I stormed in and then I asked for the building manager and yeah, he was actually being really nice. I explained to him like nicely, of course, the situation, and I told him, like I sent the email last night, he said he's read it and he said that yeah, from what he's heard from me, from the email, he agrees with me and it's the responsibility of the concierge to tell me moving out procedures and that clearly was not done. So he says that he has to investigate further and take action and also talk to the girl that I spoke to. I wasn't told that I had to book anything and I wasn't told any of the moving out procedures because he was like, well, I mean, you didn't know, so I'm not blaming you. I'm like, yeah, I didn't know anything. But anyway, like we spoke for like 10 minutes or so and he was very apologetic, which was good because I was gonna like fight if they were gonna fight back. But yeah, he said that he would go and bring it up with his company. Anyway, that's fine. I returned the keys to the landlord and that's all good. And then I went to the Sony office to return a lens I was borrowing, so that's all done. I came home, I just curled my hair quickly, but like, I don't think I curled it enough. But that's okay, loose curls. I'm actually gonna head off to a Lush event in a bit, but I feel like I might put that in the next vlog because I feel like this vlog has kind of dragged on with just me complaining, so I'm sorry. But at least things are kind of getting sorted up. The storage cage issue. So yeah, my real estate company is just really useless. And I mentioned that, you know, I asked for a new storage cage. And the girl told me that she was going to, you know, give me one, but she still hasn't. And it's been, I don't know, a week and a half. And she keeps saying that she needs to go and check which storage is free, which ones aren't occupied. So I'm like, yeah, sure, but like you can do this so easily. Like it's so close to your office, just take a step out and then, you know, just go downstairs and check. But she still hasn't been able to do that. And then she started ignoring my phone calls, which was really frustrating. So then I had to go through someone else. My friend had to end up calling from a different number as well. And eventually today we got in contact with them. And yeah, we got in contact with a different girl and she told us like pretty much the same thing, that she needs to check. So we were like, look, that's what the other girl said. Nothing has been done. So can we check? Give us the numbers of the storage cage and let us check. So we went down to check. One of them that they gave us had a lock on it already, so someone's been using it. The second one that we checked, it actually had a mattress and like black bags in there. Don't know what it is, but that storage cage was not locked, so that's kind of suspicious. The company was like, oh, I don't think that's, you know, that's ours. I'm like, well then you should take it out. And the third one I checked, thankfully, was actually empty. We're gonna bring down the boxes like maybe tomorrow, because Lush is going to be picking me up in about an hour, so I'm just gonna go get ready for that. But yeah, that's moving out, guys. I didn't think it'd be this much trouble because I never really had that much trouble in the past. I actually have a jam-packed weekend, so I'm very excited to show you guys what I get up to. And yeah, I have an event with Lush Lace like I mentioned, and it's a staycation, so yeah, it should be fun. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching and listening to me rant, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.